Have you ever wondered about the powerful forces that collide when someone challenges the status quo, especially in the fight for justice? Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated on April 4, 1968, by James Earl Ray, a white supremacist and escaped convict, in Memphis, Tennessee. His assassination stemmed from the deep-seated racial tensions, political opposition, and violent backlash against the civil rights movement and his nonviolent advocacy for equality. The core reason behind Dr. King's assassination lies in the societal upheaval and fierce resistance his movement generated. As Dr. King's influence grew and the civil rights movement achieved significant legislative victories, like the Civil Rights Act of 1960 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965, so too did the animosity from those who sought to maintain racial segregation and white supremacy. He became a symbol of change that many found threatening, particularly in a period marked by Cold War fears and civil unrest. His later opposition to the Vietnam War and his focus on economic justice, through initiatives like the Poor People's Campaign, broadened his critique of American society, drawing even more powerful enemies. Understanding these historical currents helps us contextualize his death, moving beyond the simple act of a lone gunman. It reveals the pervasive climate of violence and fear that civil rights activists face daily. To truly grasp the significance of Dr. King's assassination, we must examine the broader political and social landscape of the 1960s, including the rise of militant groups, the FBI's counterintelligence program COINTELPRO targeting civil rights leaders, and the widespread extremist ideologies prevalent at the time. One crucial element often overlooked is the systematic surveillance and harassment Dr. King endured, particularly from the Federal Bureau of Investigation under J. Edgar Hoover. This intense pressure campaign sought to discredit him and the movement, contributing to the hostile environment that facilitated such a tragic act. His persistent call for nonviolent direct action challenged the fundamental power structures of the era, making him a prime target for those opposed to equality and social change. The assassination was not merely an isolated event, but rather a culmination of years of escalating threats, surveillance, and racial hatred directed at him and the entire civil rights movement. Ultimately, the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. was a brutal attempt to silence a powerful voice for justice, rooted in a society grappling with profound racial division and political turmoil. His death underscored the immense personal risk involved in fighting for civil rights, yet it also galvanized many to continue his work, ensuring his legacy as a transformative leader endures.